all of these perks that are so apparent, is it as altruistic as it looks?
No, we're not altruistic by any stretch of the imagination. This is a for-profit business, and we do all these things because it makes good business sense.
Jeff Chambers, Director of Human Resources at SAS, says savings from perks like the on-site health care far exceed the costs.
The average office visit in our area is probably 2 hours door to door. We've got data that says we can see somebody and get them back to work in 30 minutes. So we're saving an hour and a half of staff time.
That's not the only saving. The SAS culture keeps employees content and keeps them from leaving. On average, software companies turn over more than 20% of their employees each year. At SAS, it's around 3%. And according to Stanford University business professor Jeffrey Pfeffer, that 17% difference saves SAS millions in recruiting and training costs.
You're talking $60, $70, $80 million a year conservatively.
Savings.
Yes.
By being a nice guy.
By reducing your turnover.
Goodnight's unconventional approach has so impressed Pfeffer that he teaches the SAS model at his executive seminar at Stanford.
Why is this so hard to copy? 26 years of double-digit growth? 3% employee turnover even in the height of the dot-com craze?
If he's so smart and they're so successful, why have we not seen kind of a mass movement of more considerate global corporations?
In order to be exceptional and earn extraordinary returns, you have to dare to be different. And so everybody says, yes, I want to be different, but I don't want to be that different.
Pfeffer believes that many companies, including publicly held companies, could benefit from Goodnight's example, if only they could convince shareholders to think in the long term.
It's completely common sense to understand the trade-off between time and money, that if you take burdens off of your employees so that they do not have to spend time sitting in doctors' offices and all this other stuff, that they will be more productive.
To ease those nagging burdens, SAS arranges with local merchants to deliver goods and services to the office. They even have a department called Work Life. The women at the table are all social workers, and their job is to relieve their fellow employees of life's problems. From finding the right college for their kids...
What kind of student are you looking for?
...to finding the right nursing home for their parents.
Are you sure it's going to be a nursing home as opposed to assisted living when she comes out of rehab?
Jim Goodnight welcomes anything that increases productivity or inspires the imagination, like the more than 3,000 works of art displayed throughout the campus.
Creativity is extremely important, and anything I can do to get those creative juices flowing among the people here, I want to do that.
And so, 2 full-time artists in residence, paid to paint. Everything about the company setting seems built on the idea that by feeding the spirit, people are more than willing to serve the company.
SAS may look like a country club, but of course it's not. But there is a country club. It's owned by Jim Goodnight, and it costs $30,000 to join. If you work for SAS, you get a 90% discount, just about $3,000.
The 3 golf courses and tennis courts and swimming pools, a 10-minute drive from work, are just another way Goodnight tightens the velvet handcuffs. The neighborhood surrounding the country club is chock full of SAS workers like Mark Britt, who often takes his twins swimming after picking them up at SAS daycare. Could it be just too much SAS?
I've been here 13 years and it's not too much yet, so I think it's a good thing. Sometimes it does sort of feel like Disney World, but everybody likes Disney World. That's good.
Is there any concern about a kind of excessive kind of company store mentality or the cult of working for SAS?
Yeah.
You go to the company doctor, you go to the company school, you go to the company daycare.
You can use all the perks and amenities we have available. You can use none of them. The culture is very accepting that if you want to just show up, do your job, and collect a paycheck, that's fine. But it's all here for you if you want to use it.
SAS thrives by shunning conventional wisdom. While many companies treat employees as annoying necessities, Jim Goodnight regards his as the best investment he ever made.
I guess 95% of my assets drive out the front gate every evening, and it's my job to bring them back.
Even in this tough economy, Goodnight keeps adding to the parade of perks. SAS employees can now have their oil changed and their tires rotated right on the premises while they work. And if you're thinking of applying for a job at SAS, good luck to you. In the month following our broadcast last October, the company received 15,000 applications.